Hello and welcome back to SirKenSaid.com. Boy, do I need one of these. So, I know I'm late to this party, but it's my channel and I can do whatever I want to. I wanted to give my nickel's worth of opinion on the epic shit show that was the Flash movie 2023. At a reported cost of $250 million to make, it was closer to $3. This was the most expensive endeavor WB has made, with the exception of the Snyder cut of the Justice League. By comparison, Godzilla vs. King Kong, which was a far superior movie and was almost just as CG heavy, cost $125 million to make, and it was split between WB and the production company that made it. So it made its money back. So I wonder what went sideways with this production. I can't quite put a dress on it. And staying on Snyder for a minute, there was a little indie film, maybe you've heard of it, you know, Army of the Dead. That cost $90 million to make, and they won an Oscar. And they also had their little bit of controversy as well, because there's one dude who was accused of sexual harassment, sexual assault, and they had Batista throw his ass off the set instantly. And then a little chick, I think she's a chick, came in and reshot all of his scenes. She shot them and they put her in the picture. So Zaslov and everybody else who said, well, the reason we stuck with him was because the movie was already in the can. We had to reshoot everything. Funny, Snyder did it. So yeah, don't come at me with that bullshit, because it is that bullshit. Before I shit all over this movie, which, by the way, and this would be cause for controversy, Blade 3 was probably better than this. So all you motherfuckers running around, and they got reviewers on Rotten Tomatoes, and if I can sidetrack, I said from the beginning, I don't understand why Rotten fucking Tomatoes became the end all of all movie reviews, and now that it's come out that they were paying people to give certain movies positive reviews. Yeah, that's fucked up. I knew y'all full of shit. Knew. But anyway, let's talk about what I liked about it first. Gal Gadot, my future side piece, is always a welcome sight. And she was only in it for 60 damn seconds, but yeah, she made them 60 seconds work. Batfleck, who WB fucked him hard. They fucked him hard. And this new Batman, the twinkly bastard, he's not even a primary Batman. He's in an Elseworld thing, so he doesn't even count. Even Momoa showing up, the 60 seconds he was in it, funny as hell. I liked him. I finally got around to seeing Fast X. He owned that movie. He utterly owned that movie. And finally, well, not finally, But the real star of the show, Michael motherfucking Keaton Batman. I mean, everything he did was fan service, but goddamn it, I'm here for it. The Batwing silhouette and the moon, that theme kicking in from Danny Elfman, the old tech. I was there for it. Michael Keaton was the star of the Flash movie 2023. And I want to send a special shout out to Sasha, who played Kara and who caught flack because she wasn't blonde haired and blue eyed, and the girl got some, she got some nice titties on her. She was part of that whole release the nipple thing there going, ain't she? Anyway, Kara was always the hothead of the Superman family. She never felt like she felt it fit in with humans. She didn't like the fact that we were so unadvanced as far as she was concerned. And yeah, if you ever had an incident between getting caught by Clark and getting caught by her, you're going to want Clark, because you're going to be stretching out if she shows up. And I thought she embodied that part of Kara Zor-El perfectly. She's pissed off. I mean, yeah, she was kept in a cell on the ground under red light, but that'll make anybody mad. But yeah, I like that version of Supergirl. I really did. Okay. Let's get into it. Where do I even start? Man, the babies, the fucking CG babies. Oh my God, that was horrible. There's a scene with the CG babies, the hospital thing, where did they just put his face on like a CG body? Because when he was cramming shit into his face, his head got bigger at one point if you look closer. And it was like, oh my God. And that wasn't the only bad CG. I mean, part of the reasons people are on strike in Hollywood right now is because they are overworked and underpaid. And I hate to admit it, but we are kind of part of the problem, because Hollywood has instituted a race to the bottom as far as CG companies go. They will hire the cheapest company that will do it the fastest, and that don't always work out. Case in point, this fucking movie. So we are kind of our own worst enemies. Corporate don't give a fuck. If we go see movies like this with horrible CG, they'll keep feeding us this bullshit. And I'm glad that, along with the actors and the writers, the special effects people went on strike too. Because, yeah, these guys will work 90 days on a project, have everything they worked on up to that point trashed, and say, hey, we're not going to pay you for those 90 days, and you've got to come up with something new in the next 30 days. That's fucking insanity. That's some Amazon field work insanity right there. Anyway, Ezra fucking Miller, you dress wearing freak. He was a weight around the neck of this production the entire way. The dark cloud of controversy that followed him just stuck to this production. And it was a curse. And Warner Brothers and Zaslov got ass fucked because of it. You deserve it. I hope it hurt. I hope it affects your bottom line. And overall, I cannot recommend this movie. And according to what I'm hearing on streaming, nobody else is either. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for Godot, Batfleck, Keaton, Momoa, and Sasha. That's the only reason I'm giving it a 5. And yeah,